face.
Thank you. I'm just as the Lord made me. Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it's the Hump Day Happy Hour Salute. And tonight we actually did enjoy BCD Bourbon Cream. I picked it up on one of my many trips, and I don't remember which one.
Wasn't bad. You were ready?
And one of these days, Mr. Magazine will actually bring alcohol by.
Well, okay, you got your money tonight. I think it was more. It was we went alcohol or a couple grand.
They have Japanese whiskey for $1,000 a bottle up at that place, so you can get one of them.
Right. Wait till I make my first million.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I don't know if this is true. I feel like this is the first time Mr. Hot Wheels ever been number one. Is that right? So let's do this. Marvelous Mr. Hot Wheels number one. You know, the awesome Don is always here. Oh, look at that. Fighting for first. It's a fight. No.
I don't think that counts. No, I don't think so either. I agree.
Loud Lovely's number 3. Congratulations. We'll take it. We'll take it. Triple F's in the house.
Yeah. Go-karts roar. Okay.
All right.
I'm missing some.
Super Sandy, how's it going?
Welcome in.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Awesome Aaron is not so awesome right now. He's healing up in a Toledo hospital, but keep plugging away, buddy. You'll be out soon. All right. Marvelous Michael, always here.
Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a member, everybody who I forgot to say that on earlier. We do appreciate that. Thank you.
Dawn wants to know. You could tell her if you would like.
And thank you for being a member. Flipping room.
How's it going? Joy is Joy. How you doing?
Happy Q4. Indeed.
Dandy Dave's here.
Thank you for being a member.
Super Schmidt.
There will be Schmidt. I am cooking as we speak.
I don't really like what's going on. How about this? I don't eat anything, and I smile through the whole Homer and Jethro.
No, it's not the same. Not the same. You'd be faking it.
It's going to be bad. No, I won't fake it. I'll like it. And I'll actually decipher it too.
See, everybody's happy, Mr. Magazine. I'm feeding Mr. Magazine.
Do you have any soda like a diet? So I feel like I need something like that to chase it down. Water.
You don't even know what it is.
It's not gonna be good. That's why you're making me do it. Let's be honest. I think that's all we got going on right now.
Wow. All right, everybody. I'm going to be leaving in a couple of 8 minutes or so. I actually, right before the show, I got the air fryers going, and the food is cooking as we speak. So I will be leaving partway through to prepare it for Mr. Magazine. So we're all set, and he's excited, as you can see, as always.
Yeah.
How are sales, everybody?
Well, this is going to shock you, and I'm not killing it on eBay, but eBay is definitely a little better. We're getting back to where we were as far as our lowest average that I think is good enough to get by, if that makes any sense. So we're getting back to a month, 2-3 months ago, the sales. We're putting more stuff on. We're either selling better new stuff that we're getting on or older, crappy, cheap stuff. The middle of the road stuff, the $10, $12, $15 stuff isn't going too much unless it's older. I'm taking lower offers on some things just to get some money in, but it's getting better. It's headed in the right direction if we continue to keep listing better stuff. We got the PSA cards on there. We got some good ones on there. We'll get some good money. Picked up a couple Jordan signed balls, which I didn't think were even real. This one collection, they end up being real. They have holograms on them and stuff. So
wow.
eBay should be good, over the next month or so heading into the Christmas season. Amazon's been average or better. Shopify has been slightly below average or better. DVD sites average. Whatnot has been horrifying to where I just want to call it quits. My main seller, he was only doing every other weekend, and then he was going to do Saturdays plus every other weekend, and now he can only do this Saturday. He's off the next weekend and two. So we really don't have much money coming in. I think I'm just going to call it quits come Black Friday, just because the records will be selling on eBay and then shut it off for 6 weeks and then turn it back on in January. Those are my thoughts, because we do get a lot more money for records, sell a lot of records during Christmas season. So that's my goal there. And the ASO site is a little better than last month. I'm taking more offers. So, I can't complain as far as sales go. I wish they were a little better. The problem is I don't have a lot of money right now because there's so many buys coming in from all over the country for adult stuff. And I'm trying to keep up with that. A couple big local buys, but that's it for me. How about you?
I had a terrible weekend. Well, starting Sunday.
Terrible's not bad. There's been worse words out there.
No, it's about the second worst it's ever been.
Wow.
Recently. About Sunday, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, it shut off until today. I sold one item the rest of Sunday. I sold one item all of Monday. 30,000 items, and I sold a $26 item. Yesterday, only sold 2 items through the store. Luckily, I sold 3 items at auction.
Wow.
So thank goodness for that. Today's been a good day, finally.
You sound like me.
But, well, if you sold one item, you're really hurting.
I'd be hanging myself.
It's really, really been terrible on eBay. Don't know why. It just, whatever reason, my items were showing up on the server, whatever it is. I am in Amazon jail because I'm 66% positive over the last month because I got 1 negative and 2 positives. So that's absolutely killing me.
They should have some scale. Like, that's crazy. Like, if it's like so many, like it just kills everyone. There's a lot of people probably like that, unfortunately.
Yep. So absolutely killing me. A 0% buy box. So I'm like, oh, well, nothing I can do about that. So overall, money's not been rolling in lately. What are you going to do on that? 38 out of 59 promoted. That was back in the last week. This week, I will not have sold 59 items. Offers 152 out of 269. Last week was 308. So even the offers were down about 40, about 15% down on the offers. 287 2 years ago and 87 3 years ago. So better than that. 3 items on million.dollar.peddlers and 5 items on Etsy. And that's about it. So it's been slow everywhere. How about buys? Anybody out there buying anything?
I am.
Oh, that's a surprise.
But before I get into that, if this thing has a head with eyes, I'm going to have a problem. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time.
What if it had a head with eyes at one point?
Oh, and it's cut off? I think I'd be okay with it.
Okay.
Does it look like the body? That's another thing. Like if it looks like, say it's a pig fetus and you cut the head off and I still see the body of the pig with the feet and the tail, the curly tail.
I can 100% say it does not at all. Does not at all.
I hope it's something that resembles calamari because I do eat the squid. All right. Anyways, I'm moving on. I have a lot of buying in the works, a lot of buying. It's almost like every day I'm buying stuff out of town for adult stuff, which is good, but it doesn't leave a lot of money in my account. And I get very unsettled and have trouble sleeping. Like, oh my God, what if my account gets so low and it's overdrawn? And, I got to wait for the weekend for more money to pour in or my DVD checks to come in. So it's been very stressful.
Well, you have overdraw protection.
A little bit, not for the buys I'm doing. I mean, some buys are 3, 4, 5,000,
Right.
But I have been buying stuff and more stuff from Mr. Buys a Lot. He's been sending me, so shout out to him. Thank you very much for the offers and the business. A lot of like adult fanzines and stuff like that, artwork and things like that. So, luckily he takes my payment plan. Not that it's a lot of money, but I'm trying to get all these deals and I got to like budget myself and say, hey, I'll give you, a third this week, a third, whatever the deal is. So, thankful for him. Other deals, Aaron's found a couple other deals. They're shipping me stuff. So, it's just been crazy. I saw a big, huge, it was a video store back in the 80s and 90s. And they had, VHS adult and non-adult, but I'm buying the whole adult area. There's about 6,000 pieces. So I have that going on in the next couple weeks. And let's see what else. And there's also a huge autograph deal from a friend, seller of mine that I've known for 30 years. He was a retired mailman, and that's going to be about 20 grand. So a lot of deals in the works that I got to make sure money's coming in or I'm going to be having trouble or I'm going to have to, borrow from Paperboy again, which I don't want to because the sales are so putrid.
That's true. So, that's true. My sales are so bad. I may have to borrow from you.
Oh, that is bad. Yeah, that's not good.
Now, doesn't it smell good, Mr. Magazine, in here?
It smells like sweaty men because it's 95 degrees. I'm wearing a hoodie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It smells like my locker room in high school with my buddies right after a football loss.
Okay. So I did get a dealer we know called Saturday. I went over and bought stuff from him.
His name's Saturday? He's called Saturday?
Well, you've heard of Friday.
Oh.
I go Friday. It's just, yeah. You've heard of, was it Wednesday? Isn't that one of the...
Yeah, it is a popular show.
Yeah.
I saw season 1.
I bought everything that he had, but wasn't anything good over there. went on a house call Monday, not much, but do you have $600,000 I can borrow?
If I did, I would probably like buy some crazy collection or buy some rare comic that I need something stupid with it. So, or I'd probably buy like a Lamborghini. Let's be honest. So I would say no.
Because the property actually has 2 houses on it and like 4 or 5 outbuildings, but they want $600,000 for it. But it's over Brockport Way, which is about a 40-minute drive, and I'm like,
yeah, that's tough. For that.
Can't really work that one out.
No.
Bought a few things, but nothing much over there. Did drive over to Seneca Falls. I did note that if you're out behind the paywall, you heard the story. I ended up buying some stuff from a picker that is also a subscriber, so thank you for the lead. Unfortunately, I knew the deal wasn't going to go down on the stuff in the house when the guy came in and said, I'm the executor. Are you the guy giving me $1 million for stuff? And I'm like, okay, this isn't going to go down. And the deal did not go down. I made a fair offer. He didn't feel it was fair, so didn't end up getting that. Then a gentleman that we know that lives close did pick up a bunch of magazines for me as well. So did get those. And then flea market, I only bought from 2 dealers over at the flea market. So not a lot, but a lot of little buys, a lot of stuff going up. And then of course we have Allentown this weekend. So if you are going to Allentown, do check me out. I will have a table over there. Going to be packing tomorrow morning and heading down that way. It's pretty excited. Wait, was that?
No, it's not Homer and Jethro time.
Was that good food calling?
I would have neck issues from doing this for the next 20 minutes.
All right, Mr. Magazine. It's your show for a few minutes.
Should I do the rambling now? You want to do the rambling?
And now Mr. Magazine is going to do the rambling story of the week.
There you go. We'll fill the time in. So I'm sure you're aware that it's Halloween around the corner. And my younger son loves it. He loves Spirit Halloween. We're always buying scary props and stuff and so forth. And the annual Scare Mrs. Magazine came up. So we went shopping there last night to look for something we could scare her with. And it's usually just like a little head or a little body with blood on it that we hang in the shower. So this year what caught my eye was like a life-size 6-foot rat that's like hunched over like this. And it was $200. It was kind of pricey. And I really wanted to buy it. Just for the scare factor, I think it's worth it. But my son's like, I don't like that. I want to have something I could use outside, and I don't like the rat. So he saved me money. And we bought a scarecrow, with the plate where you can put the candy on the dish. So he wants to do that. And, so we're going to use it for 2 things, Scare Mrs. Magazine and put it outside. So we put it in the shower last night before bedtime. And I wasn't there at 5 a.m. when she opened the curtains, but she did wake up my younger son, and she flipped out, wasn't real happy about it. And she doesn't know why we do it, but, we get a lot of laughs out of it. So that was great. Plus, my younger son loves Spirit Halloween. He actually applied for a job there. So he's got a phone interview tomorrow. So hopefully he can start making money on his own instead of asking me to buy him Halloween props. So, hey, does anyone know what he's going to give me? Get a little heads up, anything? Come on, let me know. No, nothing? Don? Nothing? No one? Jeez. All right, so here we go. Hold on. Eric's in the house. Oh, God, I don't want to be here. Yeah, the smell is not good. Is that Eric? Yeah, I'm going through the chat was delayed a little bit. So, but here we go. Dandy Diane's in the house. Aaron had a laminectomy, I guess, L2-5. Okay. I'm sure he told me that, but I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know. Definitely. He's a tough guy, though. God, Marv Levy. We're getting Marv Levy quotes here, seriously? All right. Seesaw. Yeah, it'll definitely pick up in another month or so. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't think I can do that. Oh God, here it comes. Awesome, and Niki's in the house. Let me go through all this stuff. I might smile here. Hold on. Consider liquidating the lower end stuff that you don't want a paid employee. Well, it just costs time. Even to liquidate stuff costs time, lotting things out. So right now we're just in storage mode, and hopefully I can get that container behind my building. I'm working on that. Do you want to go through these, or you want to,
And dinner is served.
I hope, is that a banana in the middle? No, really. That doesn't look good. That looks like, I'm not going to say what it looks like.
There it is.
Who's eating the thing in the middle? I hope
you
that's
cut a piece off of
is that a corn dog?
And you got a ball down here. So we each have a ball. And we got a little sauce here for him as well.
God. What do you mean me? You're having it too.
I'm having this right over here first, so you can eat the ball first.
Oh, it's squishy. Okay.
You didn't
I'm doing it fast.
You didn't get the thing aside?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I just chewed it fast. If that's an animal's balls, I'm not going to be happy.
You didn't get the...
Is there something chewy?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Good.
You
Good
can
for
cut
me.
a piece off of here.
Do we have to eat this whole thing? We'll be here all night.
Where else you got to do? Oh, that's just the...
Okay.
Oh, you got the inside.
This might be okay because it's like hard and cooked good. So
there you go.
are you doing this? You're gonna just eat off this? Is this all I have to eat on this?
Sure. You may want more.
Or I might start fasting again. Now that's not bad.
There you go.
The outside is tasty. Thank God you're air frying it. You know we should start mailing these things to all our guests.
So Mr. Magazine just had a potato corn dog with fish sausage in the center of it.
Oh, but what about the balls? That's not part of that.
No, the balls are octopus balls.
Oh, thank you.
With a little tiny piece of octopus down in the center, which is actually very, very vile because it like pops out right in the center.
I did not have anything like that. Well, I bit on it quickly and started chewing fast. Well, I started chewing it fast, yeah.
But yes, potato corn dog, fish sausage. When you look on the package, it says it has to be cooked at 356 degrees.
Wow. So that was actually the best thing I've tasted out of the. What was the last thing?
Wow.
What was the last time? What were those again?
Oh, I thought you were going to be repulsed by
eggs,
this.
the eggs.
Oh, the quail eggs.
Yeah. So that was better than the quail eggs. I put the quail eggs equal to the octopus balls.
Wow, you are expanding your palate here, Mr. Magazine.
It wasn't bad. I wouldn't order. Well, I would order the corn dog or the fish dog or whatever you want to call that.
But yeah, look at that. I saw that at the Asian market and I said, potato corn dog? That sounds absolutely vile.
No,
and with fish sausage inside?
Yeah. Well,
that was why I
don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what's in that thing. So you never know with you. Yeah. Sorry. So
there we are.
So actually, the Homer and Jethro is going to be worse than what I just did.
I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm impressed.
Yeah. All right, Dandy Donald, what you got? Oh, nice. All right. Can't argue with that.
920 was a great day. 125 DVD set thereafter, almost dead.
I feel like that carries me on eBay because I sell decent stuff, expensive stuff, but I don't sell enough cheaper stuff. That's the problem. I should be selling $10 to $20 items a day, and I'm not. I'm selling $30, $50, but only a handful of items on eBay. So. Oh, there you go. I'm sure Paper Goy is as well. Super Schmidt.
Indeed, octopus. I'm going to keep.
Is that whole ball the actual octopus ball?
No, there's just it's all breaded, and in the center is this tiny. It's got to be like that big little.
But it's chewy.
Piece of octopus. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Is it possible I didn't get it in there? Or I swallowed because I really
swallowed it.
I took a big bite and just started chewing fast.
Yeah, you swallowed it because it like pops out at the end.
All right. Yeah, good for you. Enjoy it. I don't think I'm telling Mrs. Magazine what I ate. She may just a lot of stuff going on there. Cool, Kelly, how's it going?
Nobody's here. I had my store on time away for the last 2 weeks while I went out of state at about half my normal sales, which was better than I thought. Not bad at all.
Bad, yeah.
Store will be up for 2 weeks, so I'll bring it back down again for 3 to 4 while I move. Kind of nervous, but we good once I get settled. There you are. Yeah, she knew. Yes, Marla did know.
I whispered, does anyone know what he's cooking for me? Give me a heads up. Don, you guys know anything?
Can tell Confucius perhaps better delivery will wake up the jokes. Oh, I see. So you're going to tell the Confucius tonight.
Am I?
That's what Donald thinks.
Yeah.
He thinks maybe that's why you don't like him. You don't like my delivery.
Don't eat potato Confucius on the cob. Oh God! I couldn't eat. If you had a snail with a head in it, I couldn't eat it. I don't know. Do they sell them that way? You eat them that way?
Yeah, of course. How else would you eat them?
I don't know. Chop the head off, and even then, it's gonna be gooey.
Hello, Carl. Why potato corn dogs?
Yeah,
with fish sausage inside.
But what were the other things?
No, the octopus
Yeah,
balls.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
did you say that?
Oh yeah,
too?
the octopus balls.
Yeah, there
Yep.
you go. Super Steven, how's it going?
And another thing that I saw that was disgusting. Yeah, I think Carubas is probably Carubas does not have this on the menu over there.
Oh, jeez.
Chunky.
Oh, God.
Oh, there we are. Don is well. If you break one, you know where you can get a replacement now.
It sounds familiar, but that's not bad either, is it? Conch fritters. Yeah,
I know conch is like super expensive. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Handle the texture. There you are.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll.
All righty. Glitch of the week. All last week, post office was experiencing issues on eBay all last week. The Whatnot $3 raid train. Schmidt, did anybody else have the problem where they couldn't raid? I was on the $3 raid train and the raid was not working for me. I tried and tried and tried, but I could not raid into anybody else. So that was a bit of a glitch over there. eBay, I logged in. Then I said I had a login error. So I hit refresh and I was in. So I don't know what was going on there. And I bought a Warren Spahn 1953 tops, because I needed that one.
Okay.
And
how much is it? Like VG, good VG. How much is that?
Well, the drop down says poor, but then the title says VG. So apparently they don't have the right drop downs, or they defaulted the guy to poor, because I'm looking at it going, the guy says VG. He's a big seller. He says VG. It looks VG, but the drop down says poor. I go, well, I'll buy it. It's VG. No problem at all.
That happens on Amazon just because sometimes the stock photo could look VG, and then we put in the description poor, and then they're like flipping out because they don't read the description.
Right. Yeah, $175, I think it was, something like that.
Okay.
No.
More than I would
$100.
have guessed.
I think it was 100
Still more than I would have guessed, because he's not the most popular Hall of Famer.
Right.
Card-wise, at least.
On the phone, my performance on eBay, or on not on eBay, on Whatnot, is 99.9%. On the computer, it's 100%. So I prefer the computer.
How does that even happen?
I don't have any idea, because I said maybe it changed, because when I did my show today, it was 99.9. I go over to the computer to print labels, it said 100. I go, oh, maybe something dropped off. I go back on the phone, still says 99.9. I said, I don't know. No idea whatsoever. But when I did get that Warren Spahn, it got delivered 7:30 at night on Monday, because I picked it up at the post office.
Okay.
Thank goodness I've been around long enough to know somebody hit the wrong thing when they scanned it into the post office. It said customer picked up at post office. I go, no, customer did not pick it up at post office.
Well, guess what? What if you didn't get it, or someone stole it? You'd be screwed.
Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. I went and sent an offer earlier and got a red bar message saying my listing was good, but my photos had an error. Went back later and it was fine. Oof. Yeah. Yep. And I think eBay is doing a lot of changes and things. And I think that is the reason why my sales were so bad that one day. The offers no longer say how many days on site. Remember, or on the site. Remember how it said 1,052? It's not saying that anymore.
So how do they implement something like that and then they take it away?
Unless they roll it out and it's
but it must be software they made up for that reason, and it was working for that reason, and then they do away with it. It probably costs more time and money to do away with it.
Ship by dates being different. Well, a big one that I didn't use, but apparently, according to e-commerce bites, eBay has rolled out a thing there where you can track your costs and how much money you make on an item. And you can fill in what you paid for an item and it would fill it all out. Well, apparently for some people, eBay filled in the dollar amount that you paid for an item. So they just decided you paid $5 for the item, or they decided you paid $10. They just filled it in for you, which they weren't supposed to do. It was supposed to be for you to fill in. And so now they're rolling that feature back because they screwed that one up.
I have an idea. I think the company that made these octopus balls,
yes,
if they did them like hush puppies, I think they'd be more enjoyable.
Okay, if they didn't have that tiny little octopus
thing,
but
if you put that in there, a hush puppy is more solid. You wouldn't even know you're eating that. So, hush puppies are pretty good. I might have them for lunch tomorrow. Now I'm thinking about it because they're same size and so forth.
There you are. There you are.
Maybe we should start making them. Make some money.
There you are.
Hush puppy octopus balls.
I was searching over on Terapeak, The search now defaults to 30 days. So now you have to change it to 3 years, because I looked, I go, really? None of that is sold?
Right.
None of that is sold? Nope, it defaults to 30 days. Now there's like all kind of up 30 days, 90 days, I don't know, 6 months,
Well,
a year,
I'll tell you
3
real
years.
quickly where it doesn't matter on Terapeak. I tried to explain this to my manager because he used it for a lot of the expensive stuff we sell. The new cards I got from PSA graded say some, not that they're rare, but people don't grade. A bunch of Michael Jordans. They had like, $20 to $50 ones where they're worth $300, $400, $500, $600, $1,000 now because they're 9s and 10s. But he's looking at, on Terapeak, it might be a year ago. I mean, that market's changed a lot.
Yeah, that's worth
so.
Yeah.
If it was $80 then, it's probably $100, $125 now. Especially if you look at the Michael Jordan cards, they're going up 10% like almost every month. They're saying, graded stuff. So, so it's not always good to use Terapeak if the comps are old. So.
No, absolutely on that.
Yes, you and I both. Yes. Was she around when I did the other egg or whatever with the?
I don't believe she was here for that. We can redo that. We can reduce the durian.
Luckily, I think it's gonna be so bad, and then it's not as bad. I think it's gonna be a 10 on the bad scale. It ends up being like a 2 or 3 or 4.
Mr. Magazine has thrown down the challenge.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, Canada Post is on strike.
Not to bring me full-bodied creatures.
I do know that now. Yes. And a changeover on Whatnot. I don't know if there you are. I don't know if you saw the change on Whatnot if you sell over there, but if the payment is pending and doesn't go through, the item stays on the list. It used to just kind of disappear in this Netherlands. Now this netherworld. Now it actually stays on the list. Just to let you know. Get my e-commerce bites newsletter. Probably need to resubscribe.
I'm sure you're going to say you're getting to this, but the Amazon thing next March.
Yes,
I'm sure you have that in there.
I do have it down here, but yeah. So basically, next March, Amazon is changing it where it's, I think they call it D+7, delivery +7, where sellers now you get paid as soon as you say that you ship the item out. In March, they're changing it to you get paid 7 days after the buyer receives the item, according to tracking. So a complete change. They radiate durian, so you can't plant it here. Oh, there we are.
Well, what really stinks is an international order. And those are more expensive ones. It could take 2 weeks to get there.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazon did send it scared me because they said, based on your feedback was what it said, but it turns out they did it to everybody. It was just a stock letter that they sent out. And the other problem with that over there is they did mention in there, people may have a cash flow problem.
For the first week or two.
Yeah, until it all catches up. Now,
and it's good that they're giving us 6 months or whatever it is. And it's a good time of the year to do it too. Yeah. They're not doing it during Christmas. So
maybe I'll be out of Amazon jail by then. Because right now, if I had to wait 2 weeks for that $12, I don't know what I would do.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, time for the item of the week. And the item this week, I do want to thank Mr. Magazine. He gave this to me. It is a PSA 2 Roger Maris, which no offense at all. I'm surprised he got a 2. Kind of hard to see, but he got his nose scuffed for some reason or other. Right, that is actually scuffing on his nose. So I'm actually kind of surprised. Kind of surprised it did get a 2. I had mentioned to Mr. Magazine that I needed this card. And why do I need this card?
Because the first one I gave him or sold him has like a red scratch or red mark on it or something.
It was recolored. The portion was recolored. Probably the corners were, something on it was recolored. So, yep, Mr. Magazine sold me one in the past that looked better. But when I sent it in the PSA to get graded, they sent it back that it was recolored. So he then gave me this one. So this one, it would come back an A authentic on the other one.
Yeah.
Sure. But now I have 2 Roger Maris rookies, a 2 and an authentic. So put them together and you got an okay card.
You can trade it out for a 3.
But thank you very much, Mr. Magazine. Definitely do appreciate that. That should cover your meal today.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Let's see, where was I over here? Oh, consulting offer of the week. Mr. Magazine had Reggie Corner, whom I've never heard of.
Me neither.
2008 Bills autograph card. I do know that an autograph card from a pack that he's asking $19 on. I know $2 is indeed a
I feel like it's a rookie and it's numbered. It's a lower number, so that's the only reason. Like, it seems realistically $10-12 now, just from the series it's from. But yeah.
Oh, we got a favor for somebody out in the chat. If you could do us a favor, really appreciate it. Mr. Magazine is a big Yankees fan, so if you could let him know this.
Because now, what if they're losing? I'm not going to be happy. We still got another half hour.
Okay, Ixnay.
Just tell me if the Yankees are up, or if it's tied. It was tied like 20 minutes ago, whatever, 30 minutes ago.
I'm trying to help him out here. Yeah. Jeez, Louise. Mr. Magazine had a Buzz Lightyear Toy Story Gauntlet toy, $25.98. Got a $2 offer.
Nice.
He also had a Playboy signed Pamela Anderson magazine. The guy was trying to talk down the, why it's worth so little because, well, the certificate's not good. I don't feel comfortable with the certificate, and on and on and on. Well, that's really not a good way to negotiate because
we guarantee we know it's real. Yeah. So if it by any chance it came back not real from PSA, and they never say it's not real, they just don't say it's real, you get your money back. And very rarely we have had that happen. 1 in every 1,000 autographs we sell, maybe. They're losing hard. Thanks, Don. She just ruined the night. Oh, God. Wait, someone said tied. Someone's lying now.
Maybe they came.
I don't think Steven's lying about being tied. You lie about the losing so hard. Oh, go ahead. A lot of Red Sox fans enjoyed it.
Now, maybe between when Don posted and Steven posted, they scored 8 runs.
They're going to lose. So I called it yesterday when they took out Fried. I just called it. I go, this is dumb.
So she's kidding.
She's funny. As my wife would say, late apes. Go sports. It's great. Oh, good times.
The Cleveland Guardians won today, so now they're going down to a game 3. Mr. Magazine, though, actually had I'm going to call this the flip side. First time we've ever done this here on the show. The flip side most insulting offer of the week ever. Mr. Magazine sells an adult DVD site. A gentleman had 60 DVDs there. He was asking $1,200 on those DVDs.
Yeah, so he was selling individual on the site, 60 for
$20 a piece.
They totaled $1,200.
Yeah, $20 a piece, $1,200. Yeah. He decided to give Mr. Magazine the deal of a century, Mr. Magazine.
Yes.
Did you buy it? And what was the price?
I did not. He wanted to take 10 or 15% off the top and sell it to me for 85, 90% of retail. And then I can go maybe 5% lower. And I said,
does the site charge fees?
Yes.
Oh, so in other words,
it's minimal, 5, 8%, whatever. It's less than 10. But I had to explain to him, I go, I do have a warehouse. I have 15 employees. I have lots of business expenses. I really would be losing money on this deal.
No, you absolutely would.
And I go, besides the 100,000 DVDs I have on that site, I bought them all over the country, and I paid probably $1.50 to $2 average at the most. And very rarely I'll pay more unless it's good, $3, $4, $5 in smaller groups. But I just said, no, we're way off. And then he wanted me to counter with an offer. I don't even feel comfortable doing that because he's not going to take it.
Well, I suggested Mr. Magazine do counter with an offer. I suggested that he say, you can buy all of my inventory that I have listed on the site at 50%.
Yeah.
Because if him selling to you at 90% is a great deal, him buying at 50% is an even better deal.
Yeah, we have 100,000 DVDs. Our average sale price is $20. So we got $2 million. I would be happy with $1 million. And then he could sell it for 80, 90% of, he could make 40% essentially. Yeah.
For doing nothing. Nice.
Good stuff. Let's get back to the other one real quickly. The guy with the Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
He basically told me he said, what did he say? You're taking my offer, or take my offer now. Like he was trying to iron fist me into just accepting his 50% offer on it. I said, no, I can't do it. Sorry. Did we ban him? I think we did.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Countdown to Brimfield. We're not worried about Brimfield at this point because it's almost Allentown. That's right. This weekend is going to be Allentown. So make sure you stop on by and say hi to me. Oh my goodness. Confucius joke of the week.
Wow.
Friend, how'd you like that date I dug up for you the other night? Confucius. So that's where you found her. We got to chuckle. We got to chuckle out of Mr. Magazine.
Yeah.
That one he liked. He finally liked a Confucius joke.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts on the show tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts.
I think it reminds me about our friend that, can we talk about the
Probably not.
No.
How'd you like that,
David?
David?
The lunch And he gave me
No,
that thing.
no.
We can't talk about it. All right, sorry.
Not now. How'd you like that date I dug up for you the other night? So that's where you found her. All right.
What if next time you challenge me to eat something, and I get to, if I eat it, I get to cover my ears during that? That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. That's fair.
We should get those the shooting headphones. You can't hear anything at all.
I had a stamp cover for sale. A buyer made a low offer on a stamp cover. I looked at it. I said, he's overseas. He's got shipping. All right, fine. I accepted the offer. 10 seconds later, canceled the order. No explanation. So I don't know if he didn't know how much the shipping was, didn't bother to look, or if he didn't expect me to take it. I don't know. I banned him, of course, because don't waste my time on nonsense.
J, how's it going? You missed all the good stuff. You missed what I ate. You missed the corn fuchsias.
Still got a little bit left. Well,
the presentation was the best.
That is potato corn dog with fish sausage inside, which when I was at the Asian market, I saw that and I said, that is the most vile thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Leaving out the other part to everybody.
And the octopus balls, which are a ball of dough with a tiny, very, very small piece of octopus inside that when you eat it right, pops out into your mouth, and it's very disgusting. Even I'm disgusted by that one. I did make more.
So it's a piece of an octopus, not the piece of the octopus balls inside of a ball.
No, I think it's like a tiny octopus, almost like a brine shrimp kind of thing or something.
So it's not the octopus ball in general.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's better.
No.
Hey, we've got sperm whale balls.
Carrie LaChance, adult actress, 8x10 autograph photo. Mr. Magazine had someone email him, this photo appears to be a fake. Remove within 24 hours or it will be reported. Thank you.
It's like a nobody adult star for $20. Who's faking it? I mean, this guy's
I thought about it.
And they don't even reprint them. They wouldn't reprint that either.
I'm thinking when they said that, I think they meant the autograph was a fake.
Yeah, I understand what they're saying, but it wasn't. Like, we look at these things and check the angles because we do get some, whatever.
I had an absolute winner.
Oh, Paperboy would know for sure.
Absolutely. So I had up, Mr. Magazine, Del Rio, Texas High School Yearbook 1991. Okay. I got a message from a buyer, prospective buyer. All right. Del Rio, Texas High School Yearbook 1991. This is a Del Rio, Texas yearbook as indicated by the product title and features. I hope this helps clarify.
Someone emailed you that.
Yes. So my listing said it was a 1991 Del Rio, Texas High School yearbook. They emailed me that this is a Del Rio, Texas yearbook as indicated by the product title and features. I hope this helps clarify.
Well, you and Octopus have a lot in common.
Wow.
I was going to say a political joke, but I stayed away.
Mr. Magazine had a TV guide. The buyer wanted it canceled. Sorry, sir. I thought the shipping was $3.95 and not $8.95. $8.95 is kind of high for a TV guide. Have a nice night, James. Well, James, $3.95 is a bit low for a TV guide, given that the cheapest you can ship a TV guide anywhere in the country is $4.24. Just letting you know. Bizarre foods. Exactly. Oh, just a fun. Every once in a while, I find something or other when I'm out there and I have to buy it just because I'm wired that way. And then I say, Mr. Magazine's going to love the meal. He's wasting away to nothing.
I'm surprised you don't like Google or do the AI chat, whatever, GPT or whatever, and ask for like the most disgusting creature foods you can buy. You just go for it.
Mr. Magazine obviously enjoys this segment because he's trying to help it along.
Yeah. You asked for sperm whale.
You said.
I wanted to hear that word twice in an episode.
A bolo of a spoiler or a bolo spoiler from the show that'll be coming up Saturday. Mr. Magazine had a magazine that he sold. It was a soccer program. I sold it, exact same soccer program, for $40. He sold his for $18. His buyer canceled. Mr. Magazine actually for once had a funny joke. He said, I wonder if the reason was found a worse price.
Yeah, exactly.
So for once in a while, he's funny. I actually had for the first time ever, I had to ban somebody on Whatnot, Mr. Magazine. Wow. Have you ever had to ban anybody?
We did because that one comic that people were joking about.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had that.
Yep. Back in the day. So I have a buyer, a supposed buyer from Canada that has gone to multiple auctions, bid on a bunch of stuff. The first time they won it, the first auction went through. Nothing else ever has.
Mm-hmm.
They actually come in the auction while it's going on, and I say, hey, you got to fix your payments. They're not going through.
Right.
And finally today, for the third show that they bounce payments on, I banned them after the show. I said, I can't have that happen.
Yeah.
So they will not be coming anymore.
That's too bad.
Probstein, who is a huge seller over on eBay, is starting Shifty, exactly. Starting a new auction site for collectibles called Snipe, which I think is a terrible name, but what do I know? It's going to have live chat on the items and soft closes. So you'll be able to comment right on the item. And if a bid comes in, it'll reopen the bid. Bid comes in the last 15 seconds or whatever to reopen the auction.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yep. But then when I sat there and I read the interview with him, he's basically angling for eBay to buy him back out because he's like, well, I've had a partnership with eBay. They're aware that I'm doing this. Maybe at some point we'll come together again. So he's almost angling for a buyout.
He's taking everything off eBay or doing both?
What it sounded like. It sounded like he was taking everything off eBay.
Wow.
I don't know. Whatnot as of November, this is huge news, is regulating repacks. You need to have, if you do repacks, you need an independent auditor to come out to verify that you don't know where anything is, that they're actually repacked the right way. There has to be a checklist on the repacks and all that kind of stuff.
We're talking about sports card repacks?
Yeah.
Wow.
So in November, as of November, all that willy-nilly Wild West stuff isn't going to fly.
So there must be some cheating going on with repacks all over the place.
John.
Not just Whatnot. I'm sure they're doing it on any site they can.
Oh, yeah. If they sit there and they pack them up and they know which pack's the good pack.
Right.
Oh, this has this in it and they never put it in there. How's anybody ever going to know?
Yeah.
And the like. Yeah. Logan Paul, do you know that name, Mr. Magazine?
I do. Yeah.
Filed injunction with the courts regarding heritage.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. Yep.
He bought the Bills court floor signed by Jordan. Piece is supposedly used on the floor for 1994 to 2006. But now there's question about whether it really was or not because it wasn't actually photo matched. They matched the logo, but they didn't match the wood grain.
Wow.
So it might not be the right one.
It's really cool. I can't remember what he paid. It was 6 figures or more.
$562,555.47.
And how big was the piece? Because Jordan signed a huge signature on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I saw it. Yeah, it's nice.
Yep.
But before you go to that, wouldn't you say, hey?
Well, he contacted him. He was asking for the backup.
Maybe they changed the floor at some point or something. You don't know.
Yep.
And who's faking that? And the Heritage would probably do their due diligence on something like that, or do they have provenance on it?
They sort of do, but not really. And they can't prove that it was under for all those years. Yeah.
Jeez.
James Dean love letter to his girlfriend in Queens sold for $32,000.
Oh.
Mr. Magazine, are you familiar with the magazine Sports Illustrated?
I am.
What is a June 19th, 1997 Michael Jordan cover? They had just won the championship, so he's on the cover after they won a championship.
Yep.
CGC 4.5 worth.
Oh, God, it's not even his first one. A couple hundred?
Well, usually they sell for $100.
Okay.
This one sold for $59,887.
So he signed it or someone
It's
signed
not signed.
Oh, someone owned it. It's a label. Is it Kobe Bryant's label?
Oh.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Yep, the Kobe Bryant
That's
subscription label on there.
So crazy.
Somebody got into his estate, had a copy of a Sports Illustrated that he owned, got it graded, and got $59,000.
Now, what about the rest of the Sports Illustrated? I mean, there's going to be other good ones from the 90s and stuff, but they're all Kobe ones, so they're all going to be worth a lot of money.
No, but what's a bad one worth?
What do you mean, like a bad Kobe? Or they're
gonna
yeah. Oh, a bad one from Kobe?
Yeah,
5,000. You get the worst cover. But I mean, I'm saying like I would call Heritage say, hey, I got 412 of these. They're all Kobe labels. It's not just one there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Rate them all and you get $500,000. Well, that's crazy.
I want to thank Mr. Magazine. He gave me 2 cases to use at Allentown. He actually gave it to me. I can use them wherever I want. So when I go to Allentown, if you see the cases, I got nothing into them. We'll work out a deal. Don't
I
worry
need
about
room on a shelf, so I like force him to take both of them. I'm like, take both of them. Get
They're
them.
for sale. You can buy the cases. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll just get more. Suckers got
Yeah, I
more of
gotta
them.
do
Don't
a
worry
lot
about
more.
it. Don't worry about it. U.S. Mint launched Batman coins and medals. Did you see that, Mr. Magazine?
That I did not see.
Yep, they're official U.S. Mint coins and medals. They go from $135 to $2,990.
Wow.
So there you are. I know what Mr. Magazine's buying tomorrow.
The cheapest one.
Etsy popped 13% in a day. Lost some of it, got some of it back today. ChatGPT will now let you buy Etsy items. So if you're asking ChatGPT questions and things like that, it'll be, oh, this wonderful item is over on Etsy, and it'll provide you a link to buy it.
Nice.
And of course, it's doing it now. It pops up right after I started buying the stock, but I only been buying the stock 1 month. They couldn't do it like years from now. When after I have 3 shares of stock, I made 13% of my 3 shares.
Ooh, nice.
Woohoo, yes, more than I made on eBay in that one day. eBay has comic mailers now, so hopefully you used your supply coupon last month. Another one came out, so it's there again. Don't wait till the last minute. I did wait till the last minute and ordered from Mr. Magazine on Monday when it was just about expired. I saw comic mailers. I said, I'm going to buy those from Mr. Magazine. So when those show up.
I was going to ask you, there's 2 boxes. One's like flat and, is that what they are? And then there's a big box.
Yeah, comic mailers.
Are they all is for both boxes?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, cool.
But it was kind of interesting. I went and bought them. I'd never seen them before. They had sold 2 out of 25. So they must restock them in groups of 25, because I'm like, there's no way Mr. Magazine bought the 3rd one total.
I'm going to predict what my packing manager is going to say when I bring them in.
Okay.
What are we going to do with these? Okay. What do you think?
I 100% agree. Pack expensive comics in them, which is what they're for.
Let's start selling. Well, we don't sell comics and whatnot anymore, so we're going to sell them.
Yeah, but you still can sell. Still sell. Yeah. Figure it's good to have them in stock.
Yeah.
Co-op around the corner in Irondequoit is closing end of October. The rent went up, so if I ever wanted to go back to a co-op, I can't go to that one. I understood that. Like, you feel like they communicate. Like, I don't know. What do you think they're paying? Just throw it out there. $10,000 a month, like total for everyone. $10,000 a month, let's say, and then you put it to 12. They should talk to you like, hey, we really got to raise your rent. What would you be willing to pay? We want to, like, they should be negotiating, because now it's gonna be empty, and you might lose that money for a year. Or the flip side of that is the co-op could say, look, the rent's going up this. If we can get 50 dealers to agree to a $20 increase, then we can keep it open. Yeah, give us 2 months to do that, and we want you to pave the parking lot, or whatever. Like that. Yep. Pretty sad news out there. AOL pulled the plug on dial-up service today. There's no more AOL dial-up. So dial-up is dead. Dial-up is, if not officially dead, pretty darn close, given that AOL no longer has it. Is anyone else doing it? Somebody's gonna come through the cracks and start doing it. Somebody's doing it. But yeah, so dial-up. If you are watching us on an AOL dial-up, it's probably the last show that you'll be able to watch. I do apologize for that. The end of an era, absolutely. Wasn't it the fight with Tyson and Holyfield? One of those end of an ear. Oh, sorry. Nice. I see what you did there. I canceled a few whatnot auctions this week, Mr. Magazine. Oh, because of our meeting Tuesday? Well, I did it because of the meeting. I also did it because I just been doing so much stuff getting ready for Allentown and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. I just kind of canceled. One of those things, when I get back from Allentown, will be good to go. But like, I was going to have an auction yesterday, and then I looked at the lawn. I said, I got to mow the lawn. Mm-hmm. I don't want to come back and have that overgrown and be worried about that. I got to take care of that. Sure. So I've been doing all that kind of stuff instead. But we'll be back and better than ever soon. What are you doing Columbus Day weekend, Mr. Magazine? I don't know what date that is, so I really can't answer that unless you tell me what the date is. I have no idea, but don't really care. Finger Lakes, there's a Finger Lakes Antique Show that weekend down in Bath, New York. Okay. I'll be going to it. Now we have friends down in the Hornell area, so I said to them, hey, maybe I could, we could go down, hang out with you guys, go over to Bath the next morning. There's 4 hotels, but one is really, really bad in Hornell, so that one I wouldn't stay at. I didn't even know you had friends in Hornell. I mean, I knew you had enemies, but not friends. I do have friends on her as well. The Days Inn You stayed at a Days Inn before, Mr. Magazine?
I'm sure I have.
Would you pay $222 for a Days Inn in Hornell, New York?
That's the going rate. So it might be the cheapest too.
I said I cannot. $333 for the other hotel in Hornell for one night in Hornell, New York, which is an hour drive from here. I said I could wake up a little earlier and drive. I don't really need to.
We just
pay
slept in
$222.
the Marriott Courtyard. Is
Okay.
Courtyard a smaller one? It was the cheapest one by my son. The cheapest one in Syracuse or near Syracuse. It was $170. No elevator. You know, it did have a fridge finally, so we needed that because the Turning Stone did not have a fridge. But 170 is the cheapest it was. So what are you gonna do?
170 is better than 222.
Right. Yeah.
And I was in Hornell.
Paying 300 the week before and 400 at Turning Stone. So yeah. It's crazy.
Would you rather pay 400 at Turning Stone or 333 for Hornell?
333 Hornell, because when I went to Turning Stone, I told you they're redoing everything. And our room had no fridge. The ice maker was out. It was horrible.
Wow. Yep. But at least you didn't wake up in Hornell. That
And
would
they
be
told
horrible.
And they told me I could have a cot. And then when I called for the cot, they were all out of them. I had to sleep on the floor. So crazy. For $400 a night. And they only took $50 off for the 2 nights.
But you weren't in Hornell.
True.
You know the name Brandon Steiner?
Yes. Rich man.
Collectible Exchange. He's now live on Whatnot. He sent a big thing out that he's now going on Whatnot.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yep. Everybody, all the big people are going on Whatnot, and somebody's leaving it.
Yep.
End
of an era. Or year.
This is interesting. A guy told me he said he might be interested in an item that I had because of the date, and I don't remember what the date is. Say it's July 7th or something like that.
My birthday.
Oh, it is your birthday. I did pull that out.
That's great.
Someone's
on his mind.
He collects letters and things like that are dated that date because he wrote a book about a jazz musician, and that was the jazz musician's birthday.
Oh wow!
Goes to show that somebody out there collects everything.
Yeah.
So he buys just that one date.
So 7/7/73. The year 2, it's got to be.
No, it doesn't have to be the year, just the date.
So just 7/7.
Yep.
Interesting.
Mr. Magazine, you made me cancel a Whatnot auction so we could meet with somebody.
We did. We met with my manager. Had a friend. I feel like he's a neighbor, but a golf buddy that has a couple warehouses up the road from my warehouse, and he's looking to rent or sell. So, of course, I was interested. Talked to Paperboy. He was interested. So we met regarding that. It's a complicated situation because there's a hole in the roof, so it's got to be repaired and stuff. But he can't get the funding from the bank unless he's got a guaranteed sale on the property or a rent. So we're trying to look into something where maybe I can rent to own it down the road, and we'll see. And I knew the guy from the past. We did business in the IMS barter company that I associated with, so it might work out down the road. Hopefully, obviously I didn't tell him right now I'm a little tapped, but if I get some money in my account for Christmas and pay off some bills and debt next year, maybe we got something going on. It's going to be a long process.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, right. Well, he's got to get okay for the city and yada 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 as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really. Not really. I don't believe so. I mean, you can make money on it, but let's put it this way: I don't make money selling those two things. I mean, there are people here that do it. If you have the rare postcards and everything like that, but the common stuff, no, there's too much competition. That's the biggest problem with that, and so it's too much competition. But cost of goods is low. So if you've got the ability to sit there and stockpile a lot of stuff and hold it and not worry about it, then yeah, you could do okay. But you're not going to get rich off of it.
There you go.
Too much competition. Yep. $1 Million Peddlers over on eBay is losing top-rated seller status, Mr. Magazine.
Wow. How come?
You need 100 sales in a year, and I was only at 93. So I didn't quite make it.
Yeah, if we had known, we could all bought 7 items from you.
There you are. Yeah. And
I feel real quickly, I feel like they should be warning you you're going to lose it possibly. Because then you could put stuff on sale. You can do something.
Well, I think they said at the end of the month or something like that. They did give me a little bit of notice,
cool. Yeah. Really so.
And we got an email today from YouTube, Mr. Magazine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
we are in the top 10% of uploaders on YouTube.
Sounds like a good thing.
Yep. We upload a lot of videos, and we upload more videos than 90%. And obviously, we're in the top 10%, so we might be in the top 5 or 7 or something other like that.
Cool, that's good to know.
So we upload a lot of content for you guys.
Thanks
just to
to
let
you.
you know.
Thanks to you.
Couldn't do it without you, though. Could not do it without you. All right, we're gonna head on into the. We're entering the fourth quarter, Mr. Magazine.
Wow.
It's the main topic.
It's flying by.
We're roaring into the fourth quarter.
So I tell all my guys, this is what we're going to be doing. We got to focus in. We're actually focusing on eBay because we want to get our eBay sales up. So that's one key thing. We're staying away from that adult site right now because it's very slow. We have more potential to list $50, $100 items on eBay and get our sales up on eBay. And in Christmas season, we generally don't do more on eBay, but I feel we're going to this year because we got a lot of autograph stuff we put on. So I think eBay will be better for us this holiday season. And Amazon, obviously, I'm focusing on toys and records because we sell a lot of those right now. So, and a lot of the Amazon problems, like where they're kicking our stuff off, it's like ends up being dead stock. So we have one of my employees is pulling the dead stock in a list, $30 or higher, anything that's toys or anything that's records. And we're either relisting on Amazon if we can for whatever the, violation was, fix it, or we're putting it on eBay. So we're focusing more on, again, like always, toys, records for Amazon, and eBay, getting better stuff on eBay. So hopefully that'll keep our sales going or increase more. So I think we're going to have a really good Amazon season this year because we got the repricer and we got free shipping. So all 300,000 items we sell will be the lowest on Amazon. We just need people to want them, and I think we'll be in good shape.
Nice.
And how about you?
Make sure that you're out there. Make sure that you have most of your fine tuning should be done already. Now is the time just to make sure that you order your supplies because you don't want to be ordering those during the Christmas rush and they get delayed. If you've done this a few times before, you can forecast and maybe put in an extra order. Maybe order a couple of extra things you don't. Amazing. Yep.
I think that'll definitely help the economy, boost the economy. People have money, they're spending money. It's good for everybody.
Hopefully, yeah. Top rate is it's not the end of the year, so what are they using to determine the start stop? I don't know. Maybe when and I don't remember anymore, but maybe I started my store in October or November. I don't really know. Maybe I started my store in November and it's on that 12-month cycle. Yeah, I don't really know. Good question. I probably could figure it out if I wanted. Well, it said prior 12 months, so yeah, must be that. That must be why they use that date. But yeah, make sure you have all of your supplies. Make sure you have all that stuff ready. Now would not be a good time to say, hey, I really want to try. Not a good time to branch out. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on it. Nothing wrong with looking forward to 2026, looking forward to what you want to do in 2026. And I'll give you an example. I did just start listing on, as I don't even listen to myself here. I did just start listing over on Abe Books, but I did pick up a bunch of autograph books the other day. Those are all in a pile. I'm listing one book a day on Abe Books. You may say, hey, I want to list on this other site. Here's what I think is going to sell there. When you come into collections, put that stuff off on the side so you can hit the ground running in 2026. But now's not a good time to start experimenting with new things. If it takes any time, I mean, how long does it take me to list one item on Abe Books? 2 minutes. So who cares?
Sorry. I was thinking about Chapman mowing the Yankees down and winning it again, but go ahead. It's tied in the 8th.
Oh, how do you know that? Oh, still tied.
Yeah.
Oh, you read that. Okay.
Sorry.
But again, now is not the time to go branch off and do brand new things.
Right.
That's what 2026 is for. But be preparing for 2026. But right now, focus. Get the good stuff listed that is going to sell. If you've got holiday stuff, it should be up already. If not, get it up over the next couple of weeks. Get that stuff up as well. Toys, things that you think are going to be in demand, and so on. Do that now. Now is absolutely pretty much your last time. It should have been up already, but if it's not, it's pretty much getting to be your last time to get it all up.
Right.
So you can have a really, really good fourth quarter. I know a lot of people have not had the best year so far. It's your chance to turn it around. Your chance. Who knows? Cyber Monday, Black Friday, and so on. Should be a really, really good year for everybody. Let's hope. So get that stuff listed and go out there and do it. And if you do it, I can tell you where you can buy some potato corn dog fish sausage. It may not be in your local store, but I can get you some. I got it in. I got it in. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. And I know that's what I'm going to be doing. Allentown is, obviously the last show that I'm going to. I think I'm going to Boston Book Show, but that's only one small weekend. Otherwise, I'm focusing all my time over as well. So can't wait. Think it's going to be a really, really good fourth quarter. I know Mr. Magazine did the rambling story already.
I did.
I overheard that a little bit. Do check us out on all the different venues, all 612 venues we sell at. Would definitely appreciate that. If you need any one-on-one consulting, do reach out. We do provide that as well. And if you've never gone over to the premium side, never thought about becoming a member, give it a thought. We put regular videos up all the time. We shot another one tonight. Another new one will be up there. Yeah. Got to be 250 videos over there, I would think. There's a ton of videos over there, so definitely well worth it. Thanks for everybody coming on out. A lot of fun with the food. Reach out to me if you have some food suggestions that I can make for Mr. Magazine.
Yeah,
he's wasting away to nothing.
This is great.
He's wasting away to nothing, and he always wants to try new foods. So definitely do thank you all a lot, and we'll see you next video.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.